Come on now, man. Tap in the Bspotpodcast, the channel, TikTok, and Instagram. Let's go.
What's up, yo? We back at another episode, Bspotpodcast, man. I got a special guest in here. His name DONLEAM. Nice to have you today, man.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
how you feeling, man? How you feeling today? Like, how everything been going? Like, just
Man. I ain't gonna lie. It's like every day just be like peaceful, man. Like after you do that much time, you just get like a greater appreciation for life. You feel me? Like just it be like every day free, and you think about all the people you know that just they're killed for like a day in the free world or an hour in the free world just to walk with their daughter. So it's like for me to just be out here, just you know what I mean? Like that shit is just like I'm always at peace.
yeah. So, like, I was going to tap in with that. How does it feel to be able to come home and push positivity? Like, I know that you got incarcerated and you got put into a situation that you was told everybody was saying you didn't do.
Like to be honest with you, I feel like it's necessary. It's like one of them joints where it's like it's a lot of different ways you could come home. It's a lot of different things you could do, but it's like I feel like being authentic is like the most important aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not going to tell somebody something that I wouldn't do. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not going to be an example that I wouldn't be willing to follow. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that's really what it is. It's like trying to be a service to your people. That's thorough.
Okay.
Trying to be somebody that is not spreading the light and leading niggas further into the darkness. I mean, that's like a whole nother issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like
and at the end of the day, I don't really knock dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody to each his own. I just feel like if I was going to die today, I would want to be somebody that people could be like, yo, dude was thorough and he told us the right things to do for us to last a long time versus going out fast. You feel me?
Yeah, like I feel like a lot of people they rush their lifestyle. They put themselves in a situation where they need to like take a couple steps back and just think about like what they want to do. But like we all go through those stages. We be young, we gotta grow up. We gotta see like we gonna all have faults. We all gonna go through little situations, but like some things you really can't come back from, and that can like hinder you. But could you talk on speak on like the process and how it went while you was incarcerated, like how it felt to be in there, like and like where was your mindset at? Like how did you feel when it was like just sitting there do that time? Because it was like how long was it? Like it was
12 years.
12 years,
12 summers, yeah. So like, I got locked up like April 18th, 2013.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I came home like May 16th, 2025. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, and it's crazy when I think back on it, it almost seems unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? Like I think about all them days and shit. I be like, damn, I got through it. But I feel like the beginning part, like if I take you to the beginning, it was one of them things like, all right, so I'm chilling, I'm living my life, I'm selling drugs, you get what I'm saying? I'm with my squad, I'm having fun, I'm young, I'm fly, you get what I'm saying? You getting all the girls you want to get, you get what I'm saying? You popular dude. And it's like one of them things where you chilling and you see an individual, pull up the wrong way, you say something to him, and that same individual, he say whatever he say, you say what you say, y'all get into something. Later on that night, you know what I mean? He come around looking for you. Things happen. You get what I'm saying? But I wasn't there. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like you riding around looking for somebody in a neighborhood that's theirs. People in that neighborhood might like that person. You get what I'm saying? And they might not be comfortable with you. You get what I'm saying? Looking for that individual. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of those things where, you know what I mean? So I was one of the people that like, after I heard everything that went down, I kind of went to go see what happened and got locked up on the scene. You get what I'm saying? So it was like one of them things where it's like, oh, y'all think I did this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Just from being there.
And it was just one of them things where you have that moment where it's like, everybody could talk about how real they is, but everybody real till they not. Like, I look at it like, today's rat was yesterday's real nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, like you got dudes that's gonna talk about how official they is and all. It's easy to talk about it, But it's like
It's
you
different
never
when you
been.
in it.
You ain't never been in
Yeah.
that situation where you really gotta close your mouth and you really gotta
And,
stick
like,
to the code. You feel me?
Yeah, like you really gotta just
Yeah.
stay down. Like people think that shit's sweet. It's not
Oh,
sweet
that
at all.
shit-
I know, like I
Yeah.
ain't, I'm happy to say I haven't been through that, but like just to see it, just to like have friends or family members that went through like situations where they had to be there, be in a situation like that. That's crazy. Like that's wild.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like it's a transition. Cause I wasn't really used to really being locked up all the time. Like I did a bid as a juvenile.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Mistaken identity, John. Sat for like 3 months in the youth study center. Then I had caught a gun case, but bailed right out when I was like 18. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like 19. I really ain't know nothing really about jail. You just all you got is your heart when you go in there, and you just got like your respect for yourself. Really,
Your mindset, did you have to like change your mindset once you went, like, does jail make you have to like really change your mindset going through the process of just like processing while you're there? Or is it like more so like a thing where everybody just trying to figure out when they gonna go home?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like my natural way of reacting to it was from an angry standpoint
Okay.
and frustration. Like I ain't really talked to nobody. I really was like devastated for a while, and that devastation, I kind of like. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was kind of like a ticking time bomb. Like anybody says, like, yo, what's up? What you want to get into? Because it's like I got some pain I want to get off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like for real, like that. I seen that
I
for a
don't
while.
know, yeah.
Yeah,
Like it's like damn, like all right, I'm already in here. People in here probably talking crazy, saying cool stuff. I don't know, jail. I never like really had to, be in there, but I heard a lot of stories. Like a lot of people be in there, they be having frustration, they be mad, they be like messed up court dates. They probably don't know when they gonna have court. Like it probably take a long time.
Yeah, I mean, like it's like, see, all right. So back in like 2013, it was like this thing over the phone. Like you get what I'm saying? Uptown had a phone line, North had a phone line, South Philly had a phone line. So it's like, and if you ain't a respectable dude, you ain't getting on the phone, or you gonna get like the scraps when everybody done with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I'm getting on the jack. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like you're gonna have to earn that respect to be able to get on the jack. You get what I'm saying?
So
and it's
people
crazy, right? Once you lay the groundwork, you get what I'm saying? Dudes would be like, yo, you want to run the phone line? You know what I'm saying? Like it gets to that point, like you go from just the new dude on the block to the dude that's like running the phone line. You know what I'm saying? So,
Dang. So it's like it's people. I heard. So is it different in the feds than it is in like CFCF and all that? Well, not so yeah.
oh yeah, it's probably definitely different because you gotta think like dudes that's in the feds. Well, yeah, they got a federal county, I think, right? They got a federal county, so I don't really know how that works. I never really been in the feds.
Been in there. All right. So
I heard that from people talking and people that been in it, they love the feds better. You know what I mean? I don't like jail. Period. I really think it's you in captivity. You're not doing. Anytime you're in a situation, you're not doing what you would like to do in that moment. Then it's just not good. You feel me?
Yeah. So like how did it feel from being like I don't know, like you want to let the people know where you originate from and everything. From Uptown, Brennan Road section.
Yeah, 1400. Yeah,
I know. You got legendary Core from over there.
Yeah,
I know
sure.
he was
That's my
tapping
guy.
up. Shout out to him. How did it feel from seeing from like a different standpoint from like being in jail and seeing like all that these last 12 years, like just being able to like see the growth and seeing how everything was going for him.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Did
that motivate you to like? When you came home, like, all right, like, yeah, like, I gotta get through this. I gotta, like,
Yeah, for real. It's like one of them things where the interesting thing is like when I came through CFCF, anybody that was like on all them type blocks back then, like D23, B22, C23 and C24 and all of that, tell you like before he was ever on the radio, I was telling dudes like, yo, my man the hottest. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying that. Like, you know what I mean? Because I really truly believed that.
Yeah.
So it was like when he did get on the radio, dudes was like banging on the gate, like, yo, DONLEAM, yo, your man on the joint, yo, remember you was tough. And it was like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying? So like, believe it or not, like I'm not gonna say I wasn't surprised, but I was like, I always believed in him. So when you start seeing stuff, you be like, all right, everybody else just catching up. You get what I'm saying? Like, on another note, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, it is wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, and seeing is believing, having to actually see it. Like, I talk to my man all the time. He's there for me the whole time. So it's like one of them Jones where, you be like, wow, like you get what I'm saying? Like he'll tell you how something is, but it's nothing like actually seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like actually being in that joint. So it's like that was crazy.
I know it probably hit different, like, being able to see all that, and you was there from when it originally started, so it's like it hit a little different. It's like, damn, like,
because you gotta think I got booked before, like
everything, like when everything was going on, like. So how does it feel to like be home and just like see how the world's going now?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, like the world way different. It's a beautiful world because I just feel like my perspective is different. So I feel like the most important aspect of it is I'm the same person, but I got a new perspective. And that changes how I operate in the world. Like at 19, I didn't see myself living long, honestly. You know what I mean? I was kind of in the moment because I had to be, because I'm like, different stuff going on. You like, I might not make it. So I gotta have fun now. Not to say that, tomorrow promised for me, but I can say like, I feel as though the way I think and the way I move, I'll be here for a while. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of them Jones. Like, I love the world right now. I think it's beautiful. I mean, the economy a little different, but one thing I learned in jail, I learned money management. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I was like in a battle with myself. I feel like everybody end up where they end up based on how they think.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like if you really think about it, like thought is the primary factor behind everything that's going on. So it's
especially like in this day of society, that's what you really like. Your thoughts can either consume you or it can help you. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times, people don't really think that they thought. Like if you really go with your first gut and just be like, all right, I got it. Like this is the idea I want to do. This is what I want to, how I want to go about it. This is how I want to build it, or just start something. That will probably push you further than just like thinking on it. Cause like a lot of people, they don't really be trying to hop on nothing. They always trying to like half-ass it. So that it rubs off. People easily can see that. It's like, all right, you half-ass in this. You're not really pushing forward with it. People not going to respect it. You always heard if you don't defend, like, how people be saying like in the reference, like if you don't defend yourself, how people going to defend you. It's the same way, just as business. Like you got to be able to stand on business before you can, go forward with it. So like, I get a lot of times that a lot of people don't be having that that mindset. I would say.
Yeah, and it's interesting, right? Like you see it in everything you do. I feel like life ain't no half-ass. You get what I'm saying? Like it's everything is extreme. Like. You gotta go as far as you gonna go with everything. Like back in the day when we was kids, niggas swing on you. You get what I'm saying? You gonna have to swing back or you gonna get your ass whooped. Yeah. So therefore, after that, you learn how to fight. It's like the same thing.
No, for real,
because you gonna know that you got to. It's like next time somebody swing on me, I'm gonna swing back and I'm gonna be able to meet them halfway at least. You feel me? Yeah. It's like one of them Jones where, and it's crazy because that shifted. That shifted to dudes like, you know what?
And it's crazy. Yeah, you did. So you remember like back in like, uptown days where it was just street fights. It wasn't even like a lot of the day society in Philly, it was like people was fighting more often, like a lot of places for real. It was more bros than.
I'm gonna say though, for me though, because I'm 32, so I'm gonna say like, for me, I say like 8th grade dudes was like, I ain't fighting no more, and it'll have you like, well, what we doing then? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like that was like a shift. You feel me? And it wasn't never the same after that.
So it was like, all right. So I don't like, our generation a little different than, I'm only like 26. So it's like, I don't even, they was more so fighting. We was probably fighting all the way up to high school. Like everybody probably was just, it got serious over time. It did, but like, it wasn't like a lot of like, street bros.
Yeah, for sure.
So how do you feel about this day of age when it comes to like how everybody's going about, just starting their businesses, going forward, and just trying to make a change for real. I know you probably see like the different type of aspects of like people doing the little podcasting and people starting to like really come out with the clothing brands and everything, like really pushing it.
I really feel like this era is the era of creators because like we at the furthest point in time. So like you could look back and see everybody's mistakes and you got information at your fingertips. You get what I'm saying? Like at all times. So it's like you got like AI, they got all this different stuff that are like save you a lot of time. Like, you got some of the greatest people in the past. They didn't have the resources we have to get the information that we have at the speed that we could get it at. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like one of them Jones now, you got dudes, like, you might not know nothing about credit, but you could type in how to get better at financial literacy, and Google will show you the links and show you the books.
Break it down for you.
Yeah, and then it'll be like, yo, all right, now I got a book, and I'm
They
reading.
got TikTok now. They got the
like you could get literally
doing.
like so, and it'll be people on there that's like, yo, sign up for my class, $15, and before you know it, now you know about credit. You get what I'm saying? And dudes, and that's the interesting thing. Like, I feel like this is an era where you never could really sleep on nobody. You get what I'm saying? Because you never know where people's minds is at and where they algorithm taking them. Somebody, you might look at somebody one day and you see him next week and they be in the crib for a week and they done took a course and they done outmatched you. You get what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's so beautiful of a time. I really feel like this should be the era of geniuses because it's so much.
They got streamers now. They got people that just sit there. All they do is sit there all day and just get paid for it. And that's crazy. Like, that's a different type of, like, you know, bag or her.
And it make me think, I ain't gonna lie, like, when I came home and I saw that, I was in my mind like, damn, people really give a fuck. Like, I ain't gonna lie, to be a streamer, it's like, damn, like, people really care about you just being there, just being yourself. Like, you feel me? I think that's like an interesting way to get paid. Like, you feel me? Like,
it's different. It's definitely different. That's why I was saying, like, the YouTubers, I feel like during COVID, that's when, like, a lot of stuff, like, started to, like, push up more with the code. Like, you know, just people being in the house and having to, like, watch videos every day. They ain't really get the chance to, like, come outside. You know, certain people that's acting like COVID was like it was a big thing. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to be saying that on, you know, crazy on COVID, but, you know, like, a lot of people was sitting in the crib. They was probably sitting back and they was watching a lot of YouTubes. But that's really what sparked a lot of the generational thing with entrepreneurship. What else I was about to say? Did you feel like a lot of the times when it came to just being able to see a lot of the music that's being pushed now, do you feel like it shifted?
Like what you mean exactly? Like
with the genres, do you feel like the drill scene kind of like took over with the whole?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I seen culture? That in 13. Yeah, I mean, and it's crazy, right? I be kind of out of loop with the young boys, like, you know, they be calling them like YNs and all that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm be honest with you, I really don't, like, it seemed like 2013 and it's like it's Chief Keef and all of them dudes and they going back and forth like the JoJo, like all of that. Like, it seemed like that's what they on. Yeah, nah, you know what I mean? Like I said, I can't judge them young boys because I don't know what it's like to grow up and be them in the environments that they come from. So, like, that's another thing. Like, I don't pass judgment too fast because I don't know what it's like to be that person and why they making the choices that they making. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. They might literally think that's the best choices that they can make, so that's why they making them. If they had a better perspective from somebody they respected, they might change the way they moving. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it'd be like one of them Jones where it'd be like, I don't really know about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Them young boys, you know, they doing what they feel like they should do. All I know is it's one of them things where it's like, when I was upstate just now, it's like, you be seeing young boys come through, they don't got no support. They out there doing everything they doing and all of that, and they don't really got no money. Like, I be feeling like they gotta put some money up. It should be hard in there for them young boys. Like, I'm talking about they ain't got no soup or nothing. Exactly. And they be like a joint, like, damn, dog, like, you about to do a 15-piece or a dub, and you ain't got no in. It's another joint, like, you got some of the young boys, they come to the joint, they just drilling. They don't even got no hustle habits, so they can't even if it's a drug, like a trade in there, they can't even do like, it. It's like a joint, like, so, it be like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It be that shit be real, like, I feel like a lot of times these young boys, they need to see that aspect of it, like really being down and out, like broken down to your lowest denominator and really understand, like, yo, this shit real, bro. You think you want to do that? Is this grown man business you want to get yourself into? Because I'm going to tell you, they going to put you somewhere in the mountains. You're going to be in that bucket somewhere.
Y'all better listen to him. Y'all better listen to him for real, though.
Man, I done seen grown-ass men cry, man, and tell me, like, yo, life's so short. I wish I could buy a day. You know what I mean? Like, literally, a nigga told me, like, though his mom talking to him about her life insurance and when she die and that it's gonna come to him and that's the shit he gotta get prepared for because she getting old and he ain't going home. Yeah. So it'd be like, that's another thing. Like, I'm always appreciative of this moment right here because a lot of days I ain't really think I'd make it here. Like, you know, you do 12, a lot of shit can happen in jail, especially when you go in there. You got a lot of shit going on. Like, that shit could go either way. Like, it ain't always like, well, I'm gonna do my time and I'm gonna come home. Nah, I mean, shit could get real. Like, especially if you somebody that's addressing all problems. It's like, oh, what you say on like all that type of stuff. You know what I mean?
On, cause like you seeing it from a different aspect. You seeing it from like how we seeing it from outside of the jails, but like I don't know how it be going. Like, could you speak on like situations that like occurred like through jail? Cause I know you probably was in there. It probably was going crazy.
I mean, I'm gonna just say this, like, I really can't get too specific, but it's like, matter of fact, I can. Matter of fact, I could talk about something. This some shit that happened to me back in 2013. So I'm on B22. I just get on the joint. No, actually, I'm lying. I'm on D23. Okay. Right? Yeah. So, dude, like, yo, you could get on the phone. You know what I mean? You in my phone line, whatever. So I'm like, all right, bet. Okay. So I'm new to the block. I'm like, all right, bet. It was an uptown dude. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I get in the line. For the phone, I wait for the joint. So matter of fact, I end up going to the yard and I'm waiting for the phone to open up. So I'm after the dude. He like, you on me? So I'm like, all right, bet. Yeah. So when I'm about to get on the phone, I get to the yard door. The other dude that was in the line waiting gets on the phone that I was supposed to get on. So the dude come to me. I said, damn, what happened? He like, no, the nigga said, fuck you or whatever. I told him that you was next for the phone, but he said, fuck you. So I'm like, what? What you mean? You don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always say that. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, no, like that was shot. So I'm like, yo, whatever. I go tie my sneaks and all that, boom, boom, boom. Then I think for a second, like, hold up, man. Like, I'm new to the joint. I'm gonna be honest with you, just the mindset I went in. So I said I'm gonna disrespect him. You feel me? Like, real bad. So, boom, I wait for him to get in his phone call, get all cool, you know what I'm saying? Get all snuggled in. You get what I'm saying? Then I walk over there and I tap him because I don't want him to say like, yo, the nigga snuck me when I was on the phone, you sucker. Yeah. No, homie. You saying stuff about people and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So what I did end up doing though, I ended up tapping him. As soon as he looked at me, I went uppercut, dip, he swung, right hook. You know how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? And it was just one of them Jones where you go in the cell right after that shit transpired and you be in your mind like, fuck. What the fuck about doing?
It'll have you rethinking like, damn,
like just your whole you start going back to the beginning, like, and that's another thing. Like, it's like one of them Jones.
It's like a sit back type of thing.
Yeah, because it's like, yo, I don't even like. First of all, if we was on the street, I would have my own phone to eat, so I don't even gotta like be in cahoots with y'all about no phone call. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the system's so crazy that it'll just force you to get barbaric about problems shit that's just not even, you know what I mean? Like,
it's not even that deep.
That shit was shot, bro, and it'll always take you back. That's why I always say, like, life is really a cause and effect situation. Any situation you end up in, like, your choices is what led you there. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't never nobody to blame, and that's where my maturity came in at. Like, you could think a whole lot of shit, like, yo, the system locked me up for something, I ain't do this, none of that shit. Yeah, you ain't gonna never grow like that. Cause it's like, yo, the system ain't tell you to be in the streets with them crazy ass niggas.
No, for real, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, real rap. So it's like one of them Joes, like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it get crazy cause it's like a lot of people don't really think like that. They don't think like, they think, I feel like the younger culture, and I ain't even gonna say younger culture, I feel like a lot of people, when you going through high school, you going through middle school, like, you trying to learn yourself. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you get to a certain age, even for men, like it take us a little moment to like, or a while to like understand life. You know what I mean? We don't get the time to really sit back and be like, damn, like we probably already did 5 different things that probably could have really drilled or fucked their lives up or something. Or we could probably do something, 5 different things that could help us. But people be so quick to do the bad because I feel like that's what's cool. You know what I mean? That's what like the whole world is pushing, with the drill scene, the music. I ain't gonna blame everything on the music though, because I feel like everybody just trying to tell their story when they speak their music. You know what I mean? They just trying to tell their pain. But like I feel like people change the narrative with certain things when it comes to the music. So
I feel like when it comes to the music, I feel like it does have a big effect because it's like, you got all right. So this is a recipe for disaster. You got a bunch of young boys coming up. And they got a situation where they don't know where to go, right?
Yeah.
So the music give them an identity to attach themselves to while they figuring themselves out. You get what I'm saying? So like a lot of these dudes that be telling didn't know they was rats. They got off the step and was like, yo, I'm a fish, I'm a real nigga. But it's like, hold up, bro. You don't even know what that game contained. Them detectives will put that pressure on you, and you'll learn some shit about yourself in the moment that you ain't know. That's why I told you today's rat was yesterday's real nigga. Like dudes will sign up and don't read that. Like that street shit is like fine print.
That thug situation kind of like, so it ain't surprised me. Only reason I say it don't surprise me is because I feel like a lot of it's a lot of rappers out here that be doing like little stuff in the cut that I don't even be knowing about. Like like I don't be knowing. You have a feeling sometimes. You be having a feeling on a person, but then they over talk like. They over talk or the situation a lot of the time, especially Thug. Especially like with the interview, I watched his interview, so I was like, ooh, like he drunk, he over speaking.
And it's crazy, right? Like I didn't really, and I really shouldn't be forming an opinion on it because I haven't really sat down and watched the whole thing.
Yeah, I feel like
I saw my whole thing is like, because I'm gonna be honest with you, that's another thing. Like I learned, like I relate to time different a little bit because I did a lot of time. Okay. So I'm very conscious of like where my attention go, right? Because I like an hour is really an hour. You get what I'm saying? And I don't act like it's not. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if I could be doing something more productive, like reading you know what I mean? Like just reading something that'll add to like my life in the future that'll compound and really become something. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that I'm above that. I'm just saying this what I can say. I looked at it long enough to be in my mind like I wouldn't have did that.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't have did that. Like, I'm just saying, because from what I understand, you just don't talk to the law. That's like you just don't talk to him.
That's it. That's
what I'm saying. And I really did that in real life. I didn't talk to him. So it's like one of them Jones. When I see somebody do it, I'm in my mind like, I really can't. I don't know, bro. You on your own with that. I'm not gonna form an opinion. Cause it's like I'm just saying I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. You
feel me? So it's just like that. I just don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that therefore to stop me from diving in deeper and wanting to hear more about what you're saying about it. Cause it's like at this point it's
just like you making up a
Cause in the jail, like it's in the jail they'll take all your commissary. You get what I'm saying? You the winner. Once you like even y'all ain't gonna lie, dudes that even get accused for being rats in jail got problems. Anybody that was upstate that was in the county jail tell you that, bro. Like that rats, that's a hard joint. You gotta ride about your name. You gotta go out. You gotta go figure that out. Yo, the boss said you gotta go handle that, bro. You ain't walking with me and you got mustard on your jacket. You get what I'm saying? Like that ain't a Jones. So it's like it's one of them Jones where it's like, yo,
it's
bro,
real serious.
Like,
so I feel like they play with it though. I feel like a lot of like that's why I said like that's how I be feeling like a lot of people play with it because you got a lot of people that's not in this situation trying to speak on it. You know what I mean? Or never been in a situation like that and seeing things to throw him, to make that whole situation a big thing. Which I never really like tapped in or looked at like the whole thing, but I feel like what I seen, it was crazy. It was just like, yo, what y'all on? Like, worry about the music. You know what I mean? Worry about what y'all, you stick to. But
on top, but see, and that's what I'm saying. I really ain't want to, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna say this though, like, talking reckless over like the recorded jack, like you talking about stuff that shit, like. Everything about it is wrong. Everything is like flaws in character. Like that's
in
not
character.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. Like my whole thing is like you can't do shit like that and still consider yourself thorough. Like just in general, like to the general populace, the thorough dudes that actually been tested. Like you can't. They gonna look at you like, wait a second. We was talking goofy to a bitch over a phone. Oh, like for real. All right. So let's say you trying to say you ain't tough. I'm with that. You was talking, you talking and pillow talking about niggas to your bitch on the phone. Like, what is you doing? Like, for real. Yeah. That's not thorough. That's like, you might as well be like, I'm just saying though, that's like, you could have said it's some that ass shit. You still somebody I don't want to be around because you do shit like that. Either way it goes. Like, I don't know. Just, I don't know. You feel me? That's why.
No, I get what you said. It be scary. It be scary. That's why I just was like,
it's scandalous, man.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's scandalous.
I feel like it just be it's the shift everybody's mind to look at that. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't even really have to like you said, you don't like you said, real niggas do not back that either way. So it's like even speaking or breaking it up is just it's a no go. It's like it's no point in even seeing it.
It is. It's not.
So I get what you're saying. So I've been seeing on Instagram, man. I've been seeing on motivational posts, and I really feel like it's definitely been doing like a big impact. You know, not only just for like people locally, but like a lot of people been definitely looking at it. So like, how do you feel like your message is going?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, right? I read this before. Like, if you change one life, right, and that life that you change another life, and that life change another life, you still made the world a better place. You get what I'm saying?
For real, yeah.
Like, I feel like for me, I do my content, right? And I want my content to outlive me. I want a young boy, that's young, that don't know really nothing, to be able to go to my page and be like, you know what? I believe in myself.
Yeah.
That nigga said, like, it only take a word or a sentence to strike a chord in the motherfucker, and it could change a nigga whole trajectory, and he could be a whole different person just off one word. A nigga could be riding and pass the school, and you'll see some shit on the school, and the motherfucker take that in his mind and be like, you know what? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's all it be, because at the end of the day, I really realize it. If you break it down and keep it simple, life is a thought game.
No, for real.
It's all about holding your thoughts long enough for you to see results of your choices. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like you could do something, like it's a saying, right? It say, if you think you could do something, you probably right. If you think you can't, you probably right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So either way, it's like one of them
either
joints.
way
Like,
you go, you could end up going somewhere.
Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, and this is the thing for me. I'm gonna tell you something that really changed me for real. Like, I was in the jail. I was running laps with my man. You get what I'm saying? And we running. I barely could do like 3 laps. I'm like, man, niggas running, y'all tripping. I'm tired of shit. Man, like, no, you could keep going. You get what I'm saying? You keep going. Come on, we out. I'm like, you know what? Come on, bro. So I just like ran past the point that I thought I could run.
Yeah.
And before you know it, I was at like 6 laps. Then before you know it, I was at like 8. And I'm like, oh, like I feel like I'm like not tired no more. So then while I'm running, I'm in my mind thinking in my head like, yo, I never would have known that I could get to the 11th lap had I stopped at 3 when I really wanted to.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, that's how life is. And it made me think back like, yo,
that's right.
I could have probably ran cross country when I was a kid.
You could have.
I had this potential the whole time. Yeah,
you
like,
would have thought on it.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
a lot of people, that's why I was saying, that's why I referenced to, like, in the beginning, I was like, you gotta believe in it. You gotta see it in yourself. A lot of people don't be seeing it in themselves, which hinders them to, like, when you already, like, I learned this, right? And, you know, I learned this at, like, a young age. I never wanted nobody to give nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want nobody to, like, sit around me, try to give me a handout, or like have some type of bad matter or say anything to the point where it hinders me. You know what I mean? I wanted it to be more so like a situation where I built my own type of brand. I built my own type of like name for myself. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't have the same type of outlook on themselves. Like, when you look at yourself in the mirror, do you look at yourself as a brand, a marketer, a businessman? Like, what do you see yourself as? Because that can really not to say like I never thought that I could be doing a podcast. So a year ago, you would have seen me like a year ago. I just graduated college. I was with a whole different thing. I probably wasn't even worried. I was just worried about getting a job. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't even worried about doing no podcasting. But like, I felt like this was something different for myself, and I felt like, you know, that was a lot of people be saying they gonna do something, just never do it. You know what I mean? They be saying like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make this move. I'm gonna stand on this, and then they do it for a little bit, and then they fall off with it. I did the podcast. I haven't stopped since. You know what I mean? And that's like dedication. You know, that shows that like once I got the degree, it was like, all right, bet I can do this. I can keep moving instead of like staying stationary and being like, yeah, I could do this or hop on a podcast or have asset. Like, I never had that mindset. So when you hang around people that don't have the same mindset, it'll hinder you or it'll build you. You know
like,
what I mean?
look at it, and it's crazy. The springboard off of what you're saying, like, I feel like it's either I'm going full throttle or I might as well park my car.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And for me, like, whenever I leave this world, I want to make sure that I ran my mileage out, man. Like, I ran out all the gas and I don't got nothing left. You get what I'm saying? So it's like one of them joints where it's like, and I realize how much time we got left. It's not a lot. I don't know, and that's the truth. I don't know how much time I got left. I don't have a lot of time left. You get what I'm saying? Let's say the average man, I think what niggas live until like 76 and all of that.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking about at the end of the day, all that your mind start withering away and all that shit. I got my best years right now. I got the moment right now to put my mind towards something and accomplish my goals so I could be at peace when I'm old. I don't want to be one of them niggas looking back like, yo, I should have did this, I should have did that. That shit is played out.
Yeah.
I don't want to be.
We got too many of those.
Yeah, because then you can't. This is what it springboard into. Like, right? You got kids, right? You want your kids to see a reflection of a man that's accomplishing his goals.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you want that to be like, yo, my pop did this and my pop did that. They put their mind and stuff and they really did it. So they got an example of what belief accomplish. You get what I'm saying? Like what believing in yourself would do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They could look around and see the fruits of belief. It's like, yo, I'm telling you something, listen to me.
And give you the method right here, right now. Like,
yeah, for sure. Like,
a lot of people don't, like, do you feel like a lot of people take in the knowledge, like for the people that like don't really be like applying to themselves? Or you feel like a lot of people just, they hear it, but they not hearing it the same way?
So what I noticed, like being in jail, like a lot of dudes don't read. You feel me? A lot of dudes, people. Like dudes is just doing like the bare minimum. Like a lot of dudes is worried about girls. Like a lot of dudes, and I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. But I feel like before you start worried about all that type shit, I feel like you gotta kind of get yourself right, cause it's like half of these dudes, you can't even have a sensible conversation with a chick and stimulate her growth or stimulate her mind.
For real.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't even figured yourself out yet. You ain't even go outside the regular stuff. You just on, like, you know what I mean? So it's like one of them joints where how do you want to, you got people that want to be interesting, but it's like how you don't expose yourself to something new. Yeah. So you're just like everybody else.
Nah, for
how
real.
do you stand out? How do you maintain anything if you don't have anything else to draw on? You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas, you think about it, right? I learned a lot of niggas end up in jail from running out of options, if you really think about it.
That's true.
Niggas get impatient. Shit, the money ain't, they done busting the little shorty, the little thotty from down the street. Now it's like, oh shit, I'm about to have a baby. Oh shit, I'm grinding. I was that fly young boy. Hold up, my money going into the baby now.
Exactly.
I'm about to start jamming niggas, or I'm about to go harder with the trap. Now I'm doing the bid. You get what I'm saying? Or now I got this shit going on. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's one of them joints where a nigga felt like he ran out of options. Had a nigga slow down long enough to think long into the path and say, hold up. These choices gonna lead to this. I ain't got time for that. This kid I'm bringing into the world, if I get booked right now and I gotta do it 7.5 to 15, and that's only if I make parole in my first time.
Yeah.
That's not a good joint. I might as well do it right now. Yo, a nigga told me some deep shit one day, dog. He said when doing the right thing becomes habitual, it's less of a struggle. I thought that was deep.
I do hear deep.
And Albert Einstein said, if you do what other people don't do, you're going to always find yourself places others have never been.
No, for real.
Albert Einstein said that. That's like a real joint. If everybody on dumb shit and you on your other tip, you're going to get results. Like, I ain't going to lie. And I learned that too. Like, all them dudes we used to look at that was like doing their work in school and all that shit, them dudes got good jobs. Them dudes got unlimited opportunity. Because what do we got every day? Every day you wake up, you got a limited amount of time with unlimited opportunity.
For real. That's a fact, though.
You got a limited amount of time.
And the phone to do it.
Yeah.
And to make it happen.
You can make it happen. All you got to do is...
All on your phone.
Yeah, like
all
literally.
On your phone.
All on your phone. You could put it all together. It's just that, I'm going to be honest with you, our most possessed instrument that we possess is our attention. Everything is always grabbing at your attention, right? Yeah. Your attention is your thoughts. Everything is always pulling at that. Oh, my timeline. Oh, Thugger and them. Oh, the new shit that can't. I gotta go grab this. It's always that. Instead of just saying, hold on, let me wash all that away and let me get myself right. And when I got time to worry about all that shit, I worry about that shit. Cause none of that shit going feed you when you hungry. When the walls caving in, ain't none of that shit gonna make your situation a peaceful place.
That's a fact.
So you got it. Like jail will teach you. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Getting locked up for some shit that I ain't do was the best shit that ever happened to me. Cause it showed me how real life is. It didn't make me think outward. It made me think inward. Like, who are you? For real.
Yeah.
Who are you? Like, at the core, who are you? And I found out I like reading books. I like communicating. You know what I mean? I like helping people. I like seeing the light bulb click when I say something. I like that. That's me. So it's like one of them things where I feel like jail broke me down to my lowest denominator, and I had to unlearn shit and put myself back together. And the person that I put myself back together to be, I love who I am now. And I'm understanding that it's a sense of urgency for me to make the right choices. I'm conscious of what I do.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? Like literally, like you make a choice, it's like chess. You know, they always say that, but I don't think enough people do it. I don't think enough people think in the future. You get what I'm saying? Niggas is high. Niggas is letting their emotions run their life. Like, and it's crazy, right? It's some shit, right? Mm-hmm. It's called the cognitive behavioral link, right?
Okay.
And this shit is like, you got an event, you got your thoughts, right? And you got your emotions, which leads to your behaviors, like how you react, right? Yeah. So they say it's always an event, person, place, or thing, right? Yeah. And your thoughts come from how you perceive that person, place, or thing, right? Yeah. So it always start with your thoughts. Then that leads to how you feel. And how you feel is directly linked to how you react. So the whole shit is, whenever you doing something and you feel like you about to react negatively, you can change your behavior. So that stopped me from crashing out. Like, a lot of people wouldn't crash out if they just thought about that for a second. Like, hold up. Because a lot of people don't know that. If you don't know that, you just in your mind like, yo, I'm an emotional. I'm mad right now. I'm getting ready to do some shit that mad people do.
A lot of people don't learn that. But like that's why a lot of people be trying to. That's why they always try to push therapy on a lot of people. They try to push therapy on a lot of people because a lot of people don't know how to deal with a lot of stuff, and that's okay. But a lot of people don't know where to go to get help too.
Yo, you know what's crazy? And my fault to cut you off. That's some deep shit that you're saying right there. I realized that. And I probably got a lot of stuff I still got to work on, but I did realize that I did the inner work, right? Like, I did that, what you're talking about. Yeah. Like, the ego was like a big thing, right?
Exactly, yeah.
You gotta challenge your perspective. Like, you might say something, right? Yeah. And you be in your mind like, yo, that's nutty. It all start with the self-talk. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and a lot of times we be having premeditated self-talk.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So you might do some shit in the moment that you already knew you was gonna do. 3 days ago or a week ago, because you already told yourself, when this happened, this is what I'm gonna do. Right? Yeah. I think it really got to be a moment where you like, no, I'm not doing that, because that leads to that. You get what I'm saying? You got to be able to challenge your perspective and ask yourself, am I on some nut shit right now?
Exactly. Like, you know, people be tripping,
people don't do
and
that.
they be going through, like, it be deep. It be way deeper than just family. It be like life. You know what I mean? Like, you get older, you going through different things. Like you said, you like in your 30s. You feel me? You came home in your 30s.
In my 30s.
In your 30s.
I booked at 19. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's all your 20s. You done sat back, had to you start picking up reading books. You start learning different things. You start retaining. You start seeing things from a different picture, because at them ages you grew. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like you was in jail. It was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna come home. I'll be on the same. Like, I'm just going, like, it is what it is. I'm probably be on this. You could have been out here being on the same tape time as the rest of the society is on, but that's not what you on. You came home. You was like, listen, I got a plan. I see this. All right. I got a phone. What the fuck? Niggas got phones and not analyzing the phone? All right, cool. Let me plot this joint up. I got knowledge. I've been reading. I've been learning. I've been deframing. Like, you sit back and you didn't. I feel like a lot of people, when they first come home from jail, it's like a wake up call. It's like, all right, ooh, I'm back home. Shit, like, this shit weird. You know what I mean? They either get worried, they get scared, because it's like, all right, I can't go get it. I can't do this. I'm over here. I can't vote. I can't do certain things. What could I do? And then they straight go back to the block. You see what I'm saying? They go back to just doing the same thing, or they try to act like they not doing it, but they doing it. You know what I mean? But a lot of the times when you really think about it, bro, if you really just sit back and plan ahead and think about each day what you gonna do, or not even this day. Like I feel like in jail it gives you enough time to think about all the things that you could be doing each time you. By the time you get back out, your mind frame should be where I'm trying to go and not where you going to be. You know what I mean? I feel like that's like a hard place because I can't really. I'm speaking from a person that just. I'm speaking from a place that I never experienced jail. I only like you might got booked a couple of times or like you had to call the folks. They probably put you down in the precinct or something. But like I'm talking about like real time. It's easy for a lot of people to say that they've been through that or experienced that, or like you said, they gave out. Niggas be like, oh yeah, I can stand on that, and then go to jail, and then bro, next thing you know, you back at home a week later. You know what I mean? So I feel like I get exactly what you're saying. Where you be saying like you really have to use or analyze everything that you have around you and build off of that. Because if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you could be in the same place each time. And a lot of times, it be the people that mean a lot to you. You know what I mean? I know you're not just doing it for yourself. You probably doing it for your family, your child, anybody that played a part or was holding you down through your time of grief or time when you was upset. That builds you up to like be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? When I come on, this one I'm going to be on, this one I'm going to do, this one I'm going to push for.
I'm gonna be honest, you know what's crazy, bro? I actually take on the pressure of the whole generation. Like, and that's some real shit. Like, I literally like feel like I want my voice to outlive me. You know what I mean? For like for real, like, and that's just that. Like, I do it for years. People I love, I got immediate family and all that, but I really feel like I really represent the I represent the culture. You do. Know what I'm saying? For real. I've been through mishandled justice. You get what I'm saying? I've been a street dude. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, I've been through all of that. Like, I could tell them all about it. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I could talk to you about being a man of respect. Still being able to, you know what I mean? Do whatever. You get what I'm saying? So, for real, though.
So, like, could you give them, like, a brief, like, how it was before, you say you was 19 when you got incarcerated. So, can you give them, like, a little background check? Like, well, not background check, but, like, a background story on like how you was feeling way before.
I mean,
like I know you were saying, you was feeling flying on it, but like how did you how was it for you? Like, just growing up.
Man, like growing up, bro, I was always my mom from Trinidad, my dad from Jamaica, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I was always like the Jamaican boy. That was my first name around the way, like Jamaica. That's what they used to call me. So it was like I ain't gonna lie, it's like one of them Jones where I loved it growing up around there in Mount Airy, bro. Like it was always fun. The prettiest girls up there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You get girls, and I ain't gonna lie, I used to go up Showham Mall, practice my game and all that, talk to all the girls that walk past the picture store and all of that. You get what I'm saying? And then you just be like a fly ball. I don't know if you remember the party line. You remember the party line? See, no, you like 26. It's no, 20. Look. The party line used to be a joint, be like little Philly joints on there. You could talk to them and all of that. Okay. So I used to practice my game every joint because I know I wanted to be a fly talking dude. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was that. But I mean, after that, you get popular. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You see how girls react to you. You get the fly clothes on and all of that shit. And then it's, it led to like, selling drugs. So you got a habit for getting fly. Yeah. Before you know it, you selling weed, you the weed dude. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And you know how that shit go. I had a lot of like mishaps, you get what I'm saying? I don't smoke no more. I've been through some shit with weed, something wrong. Got put in my weed. I had smoked some shit that was bad. I had some bad experiences, ended up in a mental hospital. You get what I'm saying? So
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, be careful what you smoking. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't shit. They be saying that though. They be saying like people be playing with the Fetty and the gas and all that.
I mean, this shit happened to me back in like 2010. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, had a chemical imbalance, you wake up strapped to a bed. Like, that should have really had you, and motherfuckers telling you shit. You like, damn, that happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? So for real, like, you gotta be careful. Like, that shit don't even, I ain't gonna tell a motherfucker they don't need it. Motherfuckers be stressed they need it, whatever, but I just like, for me, I've been sober so long, I'm cool with staying sober.
No, I feel that, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it do help with like that's something I feel like with weed. I'm gonna probably have to like grow out of that because I feel like I smoke a lot. it definitely do be helping the stress. I feel like I picked it up more when I was like in high school, but I was playing a lot of sports, so it wasn't like really affecting me until like I went to college.
Right.
Then I feel like I had to work out more because it was like, you know, you don't want to start gaining unnecessary weight while you smoking and you got munchies all 2 seconds, like, you know, the whole little thing. But
Right.
I'm learning now, like, you know, you gotta be more. You look better, you feel better. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. That's what you say. You'll wake up $1 million bed, you fresh cut, you see, work out, before be feeling good. But no, I was gonna say, like, so where do you see where your motivational speeches is gonna take? Like, where you trying to take it to?
Like, all right, so I wrote 3 books already. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I ain't published them yet. I'm kind of waiting on that. I got some things that I'm working on.
Okay.
But honestly, bro, like, I don't even want to have like a fixed point on what it look like for me. I just literally want to influence the world, and I feel like I'm already doing that.
Yeah.
So to be honest with you, like, I'm at peace right now. Everything that come after this is just extra.
Okay.
Like, I literally set out to just anytime somebody hit me in the DM and be like, yo, your words today, whatever, I needed to hear this and shit like that, that shit really touched me here. You feel me? Because it's like, this is why I do this. But I wouldn't mind, you get what I'm saying, touring the world, you know, motivating the masses and all of that. That's cool.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But for real, like, I literally just do it because I just think it's a good thing to do. It's a thorough thing to do.
For sure.
You feel me? Like, I would want somebody to do it for me. I would want it to be a person like me back when I needed it. Put it like that.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a good way to go about it because a lot of people, they need that. You know, I feel like they need stand-up guys to be able to sit there and be like, yo, what you doing? Why you doing that? You could be doing this. Or like change, like you were saying, like just changing their thought process. I don't feel like a lot of people have that. So to see that, you know, that you pushing that is like a big impact, especially the type of person you was, and the things that that you had to endure growing up. You know, it get a little hard, especially like sitting down. I know, like when you first come home, they be seeing the lady, you be like, yo, where the females at? Like where the what you call it? They be like, you would try to get some cheeks off the rip.
Yeah, for sure, man. Shoot. That shit is like, I ain't gonna lie, man. That jail shit, man. That shit is. Like, if a lot of dudes knew what it was like, man, I don't think a lot of dudes be moving out how they be moving out, for real, yo. Like, no, on the tip, like, don't nobody, like, especially when you like a dude, you like them chicks and all that, you don't be wanting to be out of that mix, for real. You get what I'm saying? Niggas, like, you like to throw that shit on, fuck with those, like, you can't do none of that in there. You could talk to them corny-ass garbages, but that should be like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
that's
that
not
shit,
even enough,
like, and it's crazy, right? You hear about it. All the working niggas be home. All the niggas doing the right shit be home.
All the
like
time.
It'd be like them. You'd be like, yo, niggas will look at them niggas. They squares. Yeah, that's cool and all that. Them niggas is home. They fucking hoes.
Chilling, fucking hoes.
You get what I'm saying? Niggas just say like,
yeah, lit, going on trips. You know, doing whatever they want. And that's the crazy part. It'd be like, damn, niggas would probably talk down or act like that's not even thorough. They like that's not thorough. People only think it was thorough is what everybody agreed to. And I learned that like growing up because a lot of this generation is like more so like it's either you gonna be a leader or you gonna be a follower, and you can't try to lead and be following at the same time. You know what I mean? Like everybody got to play their role, especially friend groups. You know, everybody don't be on the same type time. You probably got that one person he on this, but everybody probably on another type thing, or you got 5 people on who different. You know, they chain before it's like why you not what we on? You know what I mean? But when they do respect you for it, they do back you for it, or like accept that you know you doing something positive, or they see that it's like it can help benefit you. Like, you know, I feel like a lot of people will fall in line, but it's hard when you first starting to do something. I learned that like fast. It's like it's not that easy to just start something and expect everybody to just be like, yo, we on there. Like, you know, we gonna tap in with you, you know, but it come with time. And people gotta be willing to sit down with these, like really just sit down. It's cool. Like you gonna have your rough time. Shoot, I got my bumper knocked off. Like you go through stuff, man. You go through a lot.
You know, it's interesting though. Like, and it's wisdom. I learned that too. Like, it's wisdom everywhere you look. Right.
For real. Yeah.
If you sit down too long, right.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to stand up, it's not. It's if you can feel that you've been sitting down for a while.
Wow,
You got to
yeah.
shake that off before you get in the groove of your regular walk.
Yeah.
That's some deep shit. So that's anytime you doing something new, it's the same thing. It's like you ain't worked that muscle, you gonna have to work it.
Yeah.
But it ain't no in between. You got to make that commitment and say to yourself,
exactly.
whatever this path got for me, I'm willing to go through it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? The dark times, the hard times to get to the light times. Like, it's that simple. You get what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of motherfuckers went the easy route. A lot of motherfuckers want to take the shortcut. That's another thing our culture, like, motherfuckers, like, they glorify shortcut takers. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, a lot of times, bro, it's interesting, right? If you take a shortcut, right, you're going to come to a point in a situation with something you didn't learn. When you take the long way, you get to see everything. You get to actually understand all of the weird shit that could go wrong.
That's a fact.
That, and I think, for real, bro, the streets do that, bro. Everybody like a tough dude. Like, yeah, I got the whistle. All right, that's cool. And then getting that DT joint and it be like, damn, I ain't gonna lie. I want to see my folks. They start coming up with excuses in their head. I want to see my folks. I want to do this. Oh, them niggas ain't really riding for me. And then they'll tell on somebody. You get what I'm saying? And everybody looking like, yo, you was just a real nigga. And it's like a joint like, man, whatever. It's like, damn, you get what I'm saying?
Like, they not even looking at it like that. They over here thinking about it like, yo, I'ma just play it off. You can't. You know what I learned too about like just people like to fake it to the end. You know, they want to fake it. They want to put on this persona. Like, it's better off just being yourself. Like, my whole life, I've been myself. You feel me? I ain't try to like hold no persona. I ain't try to like front on nobody, act different. You know what I'm saying? I just was trying to be myself. So I be already knowing like a lot of people, they be trying to like hold on to something, or like they think that a narrative or how they look at themselves and how people look at them is going to always matter, and it's not. The older you get, people not going to be worried about you. A lot of people ain't going to call your phone. A lot of people ain't going to come see you. You know, you're going to get these. You get older, you just learn like everybody. The circle be big when you young. You know what I mean? Like, it be real big. You probably got like 50 homies. By the time you get to like 20, but I'm 26. I already know by the time I get to 30, probably ain't going to be that many people like personally in, you know, in your camp. So,
you know, it's interesting. Nas said, a thug changes, a love changes, and best friends become strangers.
Yeah.
Right? I sat and thought about that for a long time. And really what it mean is everybody, like in the beginning phases, everybody figuring themselves out. Right. Then people learn who they is. And they make choices from that place. You get what I'm saying? So naturally, if somebody not going in the same space you going in, they going in a different direction. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of times, either people gonna grow with you or y'all gonna grow apart. And that's just, you gotta accept that though. That's life. You get what I'm saying?
It's hard. I ain't gonna say it like it's easy. It don't be easy. It be like, you know, you want everybody that you feel as though like made you feel comfortable growing up, or made you feel like, you know, you was the man at a point in time, you know, be there. And it be hurtful, you know, it definitely can, it'll be hurt. It hurt you more because the bond, you know what I mean? That bond that you felt that was tight, it started to loosen. And it's not because they can't be there or they don't bang with you. Sometimes it just be like, you know, like you said, growing apart. And y'all just not on the same type of time. That don't mean I can't kick it, but just not like as much as you used to. That's something I feel like I ain't even, I've been trying to learn for a long time. You know, it get hard doing it. Definitely get hard. So like, I was going to ask, you say you read a lot of books. So like, what made you and Jill start reading like books?
I was always like naturally curious. You feel me? Like just want to learn shit, want to know shit. Okay. I always like, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of look at myself like a cool ass dude. So like, you know, to stay cool, you gotta know shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? No,
they'll hold you in a lot of rooms though. You know what I mean? Like,
I want to know a little bit about a lot. Like, I want to be able to relate to anybody. I want to be able to have a conversation. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like one of them Jones. Like,
you don't want to have a biased answer.
I don't never want to just. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really fear what I don't know. That's probably my only fear in life. I fear what I don't know. I literally don't want to be in a situation where I can't. I can't have a valuable opinion.
I don't be thinking nobody really want that. You know what I mean? Like nobody. Like I get what you're saying because it gets to a point. Like it's a lot of stuff. I'm one of them people. I like talking like this, like doing podcasts, and like you said a couple of words that stick with me. Like whoa, you see what I'm saying? Like I like talking to people and learning from them. You know what I mean? That's something that's like real big on me. Like. Cause your words could probably hold over. It's like, damn, like you right. Maybe I should, like, nah. Cause everybody don't dig everything you say can either make or break you. You know what I mean? You know, people use words to hurt you. People use words to build you up. But when they give you that knowledge, or they give you that little bit of wisdom, or they give you that little bit, like if you could call, like, you know, certain people don't got nobody to call. I had a conversation with a couple people. Like, a couple people come to me. I work with kids, so like. I'll probably be talking to him. He'd be like, yeah, you know, my mom, my dad, you know, they don't care if I come to school. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't even be knowing these kids. Some of these kids, they don't even know how to read. They don't even know all they know how to do is come to school, fight. Like the casual, you know, like just growing up in Philly, like, you know, like listening to King Von or somebody. And I be trying to tell. I was just telling you about not so long. I was like, yo, nobody want to be like you could be. Everybody in here been with you. You know, you might be like you said, the cool young boy. Bro, nothing ain't gonna matter if you don't know the knowledge or you don't know simple 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Like people will respect you or be able to have an intellectual conversation with you more when you be able to verbally be able to speak knowledgeable. If you're not able to speak knowledgeable, that limits you because now you have to, it's like a catch-up movement. Like you were saying, like it's like I was trying to explain it to him. Like if you don't know some of this stuff now, it will hinder you later. All the knowledge that you get, you wanna keep gaining knowledge. Like I'm one of them people too. Like where I feel like I gotta keep learning more. If I don't know this or I don't know that, I gotta keep knowing. I gotta keep learning. Don't matter what it is because if I don't know it, they'll hinder me, you know what I mean, in a certain situation. And a lot of people don't be thinking of it like that.
And if you think about it, anything in life that stay the same get old.
Exactly.
Like if I constantly keep recreating myself by pouring into myself, then I could pour out.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like it's just one of them joints where it's like I don't wanna be trapped in one moment forever. I hate that.
Exactly.
My mind gotta run like a stream. I need new information, but information that benefit me.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at with it. Like for real.
And a lot of people don't like I peep that, like certain people. That's why I like working with people or interviewing people that actually had some type of like that. More like I was watching your vid. I sit back, I'll watch them doing like the knowledge that I seen or the books you read or the things you picked up over time. It stuck with you. You know what I mean? It'll be on you. It'll show. You know what I'm saying? Instead of it would be like one of those situations where you'll listen to certain people that they want. Like you said, I don't sit around. I'm not one of them people. I'll sit around and watch interviews all day. I'm a podcaster, so I'm probably gonna sit around and watch different podcasts, different things, you know, just to see what's going on. But do I really put my all in time to like just that? No, like I got other things I do. You know, I got other videos, other people that I feel like I do my research though. I definitely sit back and do my research, but I also feel like it's a thing of me just knowing what's going on, not even just with myself, but around the world. Cause I want to know what's going on. I watch the news sometimes. I sit back, I watch the news, I watch all types of stuff. But people would never know that because I make it look so natural. You know what I mean? A lot of people know how to make things look so natural and very much what they say like
organic.
Yeah, I won't even say organic, like original. I'll say original. Yeah, like you make it look like it's just original. And I got that from your motivational, like your the way you were speaking on a lot of things, the way you worded things. It was more so like pertaining to uplifting than more so just talking down on yourself.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie, like I go hard. Like I really don't know when my last day is. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for real though, like you don't know. So it's like I go hard cause like that could be my last moment. My last video could be my last video. Like my last, so it's like I want motherfucker to. One thing I know that's thorough is to show up authentic every day.
Exactly.
Just like the realest shit you could ever do is be yourself, and the most important thing you gonna ever do probably gonna be for somebody else, bro.
Exactly.
That's some deep shit.
That's for real though. That's
like, it
definitely
ain't just
deep.
about us. Like it's like motherfuckers. That
This for like later down the line, like
Just
somebody could
in
ever.
life.
And I think about that too. I feel like that sometimes you don't really see that. I feel like I don't really see that because, like you said, like you had the time to really think on that and really like you went through something that made you like, all right. And I feel like I went through a lot of stuff, but I feel like sometimes I'm still growing. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I'm at the age yet, or the I won't even say mindset. I feel like I always carry myself a different way. You know what I mean? Like older than my age, but I never like overdid it. Like I always tried to stay on track on what I really wanted. You know what I mean? I never tried to like fade away from what I like. I felt myself a lot of times falling apart. You know what I mean? Personally in myself, but I never felt like I was gonna stop doing what I was doing. You know what I mean? Because I feel like everybody. I know that in real reality, all do when it comes to people and people that be always around you, either they want something or they just, they not even pouring into the pot. They just taking from it. You know what I mean? And I had to learn more so like the people that really here to just be here and the people that just here to just be like, not even just to be here, but like actually want to grow. You know what I mean? So I be seeing a lot of stuff that be like life changing in a motivational way, but it could get a little shaky. But I ain't gonna hold my man down. Did you have any like last words or like any words you can tell the people? The people gonna tap into this one. They gonna be like, dang, they got two original my area kids in this joint.
I mean, let me see, like, you get what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna tell a story that was like that I thought that was deep, man. It was like this old man and this little boy, and the little boy was like, yo, old man, how you get to chill while everybody else go to work? So the old man was like, go take a walk with me. He walked with him into the sea, real deep into the sea, and the boy was like, yo, the water getting too high for my head. I'm not gonna be able to. You get what I'm saying? So the old man start dunking him, right?
Yeah.
So he like, yo, like I can't breathe. He flailing his arms and arms. He's flailing his arms. So the old man keep holding him under there, and he keep flailing his arms. And he so the old man let him get up. He said, what do you want to do right now? He said, what do you want to do right now more than anything? And he said, breathe. He said, you'll never succeed unless you want to succeed as much as you just needed to breathe.
Damn.
That showed me how locked in you gotta be. Like you can't. It gotta be. It ain't no in between.
Let that go over your head. Don't let. No, that was deep.
That's
that was deep.
Real,
that
no,
was
it
deep.
really ain't no in between. Like I'm learning that in life. It's either two extremes. It's either you on it or you off it. It's either you in the way or it's either you on the way or you in the way. Like it ain't no like you can't.
No in the middle.
No,
in
like
the middle.
like listen, dog. Like if I could go back, I would have ran track and I'd have fucking worked my legs out every day. I'd have played ball. I'd have shot as many shots as I could shoot.
See?
You get what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, if I could go back, I really realize now, like, all you ever doing is trying to get the right thoughts and keep them long enough to realize your potential, because you capable of whatever you willing to make the commitment to. Time could be your greatest luxury. It could be your best enemy. It could be, hold on, let me get this right. Time can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Everybody end up where they end up based on how they spend their time.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like real
all
shit.
The time. That's what I really be preaching. I always tell people to waste, like you don't want nobody wasting your time. And don't matter the woman, no matter with just going out, partying, all that stuff. Like don't waste your time. I feel you.
You feel me? But like that's really it for real, man. I feel like we touched on a lot of shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, sure. Bspotpodcast, man. It's doing like that, man. Real rap.
And it get you out here. You feel me? Thank you for slime, bro. No, for real. Like,
I come back on here, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. I grow a little bit, you know what I mean? Just get some more things done. We go back up, man.
Say no more, man.
Real rap.
Well, yeah, man. It's Bspotpodcast, man. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe. We out.
Real rap.